Ethiopia is on the verge of disintegration. It will disintegrate. It will split into pieces. This is what Eritrean government says through its Ministry of Information. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Two news stories. Firstly, an analysis of the Ethiopian political and security situation has been published by the Eritrean Ministry of Information. Eritrea now is predicting disintegration of Ethiopia. Second news story is about a warning given by Hafto Kiros, Southern Tigray Zonal Administrator. He is calling Southern Tigray a red line. What did Hafto Kiros say? Will his warning be taken seriously by the TPLF and the Tigray military? Let's start with Ethiopia Eritrea tensions. Sasevaki-led Eritrean government is criticizing Ethiopia. War of words is ongoing for almost 2 years now. Less than 2 years, I think their relations deteriorated after Pretoria deal. They were allies in the war on Tigray. Both of them wanted to crush TPLF. They joined hands. They fought for 2 years. Then TPLF signed peace deal with the federal government. Eritrea was hoping that peace deal will be implemented. TPLF will be dismantled or weakened. TDF will be dismantled, disarmed. It did not happen. Rather, Ethiopia raised the issue of access to sea, which Eritrea saw a violation of its territorial integrity and sovereignty. Since the Ethiopian PM raised the issue of access to sea, relations between Isaias Afwerki and PM Abiy went very tense. And the Eritrea remained a little calm in 2024, I think. Now, Eritrean government, their government organs are openly criticizing Ethiopia. Sasevurki, you heard what he said on Saturday when he delivered a speech on Eritrean Independence Day. He accused Ethiopian Prosperity Party of working on divisive agendas like access to sea, like building of GERD, like Oromoma, etc. Joe or others criticized Isaias Afwerki. They said Oromoma is not a political ideology. Anyway, now Ministry of Information of Eritrea has published an analysis of the situation, political situation in Ethiopia. I don't know who the writer is, but basically it's an opinion which is endorsed by the Ministry of Information of Eritrea. The analysis claims that for the first time in the Ethiopian history, unity of Ethiopia is in danger. For the first time, Ethiopia remained united under Menelik. Then under Haile Selassie, it remained united. EPRDF, before that, Derg also kept Ethiopia united. EPRDF also kept Ethiopia united. But for the first time now, the Ethiopian unity is in danger. By the way, the fall of Derg led to disintegration of Ethiopia. Eritrea came into existence. But the Ministry of Information of Eritrea said, Eritrean side claimed that Eritrea always existed as a separate entity. Anyway, the Ministry of Information of Eritrea says that there are armed groups operating in Ethiopia. and they just want to sort out the differences through the gun. Armed groups in Oromia, in Amhara region. In Tigray, war is over, but the Ethiopian identity of the people of Tigray is left behind. Tigrayans don't feel that they are Ethiopians. Groups in Amhara, they are also challenging Ethiopian nationalism. That is why there is a strong likelihood that Ethiopia is going to disintegrate. Eritrea says that since the fallout of this disintegration could be devastating for Ethiopia and for the region, that is why neighboring countries, regional countries, should also be concerned. And Eritrea is concerned. By the way, Ethiopian side says that Eritrea is actually flaming conflicts in Ethiopia. Eritrea wants fragmentation of Ethiopia. Eritrea is backing the groups which want to create splits in Ethiopia. So the main culprit behind the fragmentation, if it happened, would be. I have been saying for the last 4 years. I did a video in 2021, first video I remember about this topic. I said Ethiopia was not going to disintegrate. My position still the same. Basically, propaganda war is ongoing between Eritrea and Ethiopia. This is a propaganda piece. Such analysis are propaganda pieces. Neutral, unbiased analysis of political situation, security situation in the Horn of Africa is missing. Second news story is about a warning given by Haftokiros. Who is Haftokiros? Haftokiros is the administrator of southern Tigray, pro-Gitach or the anti-TPLF. Southern Tigray is still being controlled by Getachew supporters. TPLF and Tigray military dismantled other governments which are anti-TPLF, which were anti-TPLF in the parts of Tigray. Southern Tigray zonal and district governments could not be dismantled. Why? Because there is majority of Getachew supporters there. Avtokras gave an interview yesterday. He said, if TPLF tries to enter southern Tigray by force, that will amount to crossing a red line. TPLF will never be able to govern the people of southern Tigray. He mentioned the visit of Tadesse Vare, the new Tigray president, who visited Metchu, I think, a few weeks ago. He stayed there for 4 to 5 days. He held discussion there, and he said that use of force was not a solution. Issue is political, it should be handled politically. But there are still fears that TPLF and some elements of Tigray, they'll try to dismantle southern Tigray government. That is why Haftokiros warned them. In neighboring southeastern Tigray, people of Hintalo, Vajirat are protesting. They're protesting against the dismantlement of previous government and installation of new administrators who are backed by the TPLF. They have held some protests in Hintalo, Vajirat. I think they marched to Makale 2 days ago. I showed you a video. They're rejecting the new administrators appointed by TPLF and Tigray military. They want restoration of the previous government. Tensions are there. Let's see how TPLF and Tigray military will handle the situation. TPLF, Tigray military going slow. They are not rushing into dismantling southern Tigray government because they know if they try to use force, people of southern Tigray and Afar-based Tigray fighters could use counter force to stop takeover of southern Tigray by TPLF. Situation is volatile in southern Tigray. Thanks for watching.